This is new.
It is new. How many of you know that song off by heart? What's that?
Ah!
Didn't even have to touch anything.
It moves. I know I shouldn't. Mr. Tumble. Your wife's at the window.
It's locked.
Yeah, we've locked you out. Get out!
We don't let her in. Dads only.
It's actually quite good that Jen, your wife, was at the man shed window because we're talking about our wives and just a few bits and bobs in general, which you can also relate to, you know, with your partner. Yeah, you're gonna love this. So later, Al rants about his missus. You're a brave man.
I know.
You're a brave man.
Very brave.
Oh, but he had
Or
to go
stupid.
he had to go to the toilet. Oh my lord. I can taste it.
Do you want me to carry on? I had to escape to the toilet because it was the only safe
Where
place.
there's a lock.
A lock.
So she can't get him.
Safe place to let it out.
Let it out. Let it out.
You have to. Sometimes you just have to vent. You just have to... God, just turn the heating off.
So that's on the way. You're not going to get a sandwich at this rate.
No, sandwich is cancelled.
But now, my wife Charlie and I decided to do an update. Now, not an update on Noah, who's over 2 years old now. You know that, you know, parents like to do like 5-month updates or, you know, 10-month updates on how their children's
A lot of parents like to do daily updates.
Yeah, and like vloggers do this as well. So Charlie has decided to do a 500-month update on me, her husband, just to see how I'm getting on and how I'm progressing.
This is going to be interesting.
Hi, so I've never done one of these before, but I thought it would be really nice to do my husband's 505 month update. I'm really proud of him actually. He's doing really well. He's like just come on leaps and bounds, and I know it's such a cliche, but they change so fast, don't they? So I'm not sure if he is like developmentally where he should be for his age, because they all develop at their own paces, don't they? I'm trying not to be too competitive, but what I thought I'd do is break this down into categories so you can see how well he's doing. So the first category is food. I don't want to tempt fate, but he eats everything. He does do a mix of like eating with cutlery and eating with his fingers, and I'm trying not to like stress too much, but it seems to work for him. And the main thing is he's okay in public, not brilliant. We've got some work to do, but he's getting there in public. He does drop a lot on the floor though, which is an area to work on, but oh my God, he eats literally everything. Actually, I've just thought of 2 things that he doesn't eat, which I would really like to try and work on in the next few weeks, and they are fish and couscous. So both of those he just refuses. I keep offering, and I'd like him to eat couscous because it's just quite, I don't know, middle class and acceptable, isn't it? And his friends eat fish and couscous. You know, I go out and I see them having a massive plate sometimes of just fishy couscous. So sleep, always a big topic. We have actually got a few issues in the sleep department, mainly that he just won't wake up in the morning, no matter what I do. Like, I'll just be like, come on Jason, it's time to get up now.
Please wake up, we've got so much to do.
And he's always just like 5 more minutes.
No, just 5 more minutes.
No.
And I don't know, have I made a rod for my own back? Have I, you know, I allowed him to lie in on like 3 occasions, and now he's doing it all the time.
5 more minutes.
What he's doing really well with though, which has never been a problem, and I know how blessed I am, he does sleep through the night, and he's done it, I think, for like 500 months. We have got a bit of an issue though with snoring, and it happens when he's lying on his back. I don't know, I've been thinking about speaking to the health visitor or taking him to his GP and seeing what I can do. It's probably not the done thing, don't judge me, but as you know, we have to do what is right for our family. I just find it quick in the ribs. Works quite well. Toilet training. So this is probably the area he's struggling with the most at the moment, and I don't really know what to do. The two main issues are leaving the toilet seat up.
Happy, put it down again.
Yes, sure.
And not cleaning up his splashes. I know it's a boy thing, and I've spoken to so many friends, and they definitely struggle more with boys than girls. I'm trying to make myself feel better by the fact that I've only had him for 58 months, so I think I've got a lot more time to work on this yet.
I think I'm doing well.
It was interesting.
Talking about, you know, ranting and having a go and stuff like that. You were brave, weren't you?
I know. Do you know, it just got to a point where I had to tell somebody, and I definitely couldn't tell my wife because then I would be strung up. So I had to tell you.
Here's Al's rant about his wife and wives in general. Feel free to complain in the comments below at Al.
Yeah, or a thumbs up if you agree. Mums slagging off dads on social media. Now it's my turn. I've come into the bathroom because it's the only place I can get some peace and quiet. And I know she's not going to follow me in here. If I say I'm going to tidy the kitchen up, I'm going to tidy the kitchen up. But just not on your timescale. Yes, I might pile everything up on one side of the sink. I like those piles. I'm not going to pre-wash a dish before it goes into the dishwasher. That's what a dishwasher's for. To wash dishes. The clue's in the name. She'll say, darling, can you just tidy up the kitchen? And I'll say, yeah, of course I can. And then 2 minutes later, she's doing it. Why is she doing it when I said I'm going to do it? Just because I haven't got up and dropped everything and done it right then. I like to think that I am quite attentive to my wife's needs. So in the morning, I will make her a cup of coffee. Who knew that making a cup of coffee could be so difficult? There is a tiny margin of temperature that she can drink her coffee. If it's too hot, she won't drink it. And if it's too cold, she won't drink it. And that gap is about 0.5 of a degree. It's 10 AM right now, and there are 4 cups of coffee around the house. 4. And she hasn't drunk any of them. Next time I'll say, make your own coffee. No wonder she's so bloody tired. You'll probably be much nicer with a bit of caffeine in you. Drink the coffee! When we first moved in together, she said that the one thing that she really doesn't like is leaving a wet towel on the floor. How many ways are there to fold a towel? I don't know why I bother. It's a towel and it's folded. Whoever designed the towel thought they would put a strip down one side. And my wife has to have all of those strips lined up. Towels don't need strips. Ow, can you come and help me please? What is it? When will she learn to use the TV remote? It's the same thing you ask me every single day. I'll show her very carefully which buttons to push and what they do, and how to do this and how to do that. And will she remember? Will she learn? No. If Ted can use the remote, and he's 2, think she can manage. But no. I live in a house with 1 bathroom. There are 3 boys, 1 woman, and yet we have to put the toilet seat down for her. Why can't she put the toilet seat up for us? An age-old debate, I know. And speaking of toilets, who cares if I want to spend 20 minutes in here? This isn't a dump and run. I like to take my time. Have a good magazine, play my Candy Crush, check my emails. This is my sanctuary. My wife is either much too hot or much too cold. The thermostat is either right on or right off. So just put it in the middle, and then you might have a chance of being a normal temperature for once, instead of trying to cook us or freeze us. I walk into the house and I immediately have to take all my clothes off. Put the thermostat in the middle. But, you know, obviously I'm not going to say any of this to her face. Coming, darling.
What an arse!
It's Al next week by himself.
or I might not be here at all, and it might just be Jay. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? If you haven't heard from me by 10:01 next Friday, please, somebody call the police.
Don't fart now.